So it's gonna take a while for everybody to come on. But we're notifying viewers that you're live. One person is on already. Two. You'll have to monitor the comments until we turn them off. Coming out of our next one. You'll have to monitor, like, look. I should make you admin.
That's on the window. Yeah, baby.
Mom, come around. I want to try to fix it so you guys can see everybody.
Where is it?
Anyone. Hi guys, we're still in the setup stage. Just a few minutes. I'm trying to see how best I can connect it with YouTube as well. So for the persons who are not able to be on, so that's okay, Bree. I know what you meant. Alright, so Tavia, go back. Of you, I need to be able to see you take some teeth out of the
Yeah, want to wipe up the camera?
Yeah.
Wipe up the camera.
Close that door. Please.
Mama smell
See
it.
the first close.
Come Tavia.
Turn on.
Tavia, no.
Close it. I don't think it that.
If you close the door, I don't think.
I think it that's loud.
Hi guys, welcome to everybody joining. DJ Deja Nil. Come Tavia, let me make sure so we can see her as well. Probably have to put it back on it. Hi Cassie, think you say I could have joined. Oh, never use this so. Yeah, I can see all three of us now. Hold on. Dejanel.
And then go another room.
So the YouTube working. You figured it out?
Tavia. Jeez.
Hi, Prendy. I need another phone. Me not can read the comments them from Safari. Hi, Tonage. Prendy says she's so happy to be on this live. I need one phone to monitor comments. Please, yours, Mom. Alright, guys. So welcome. I'm gonna give some persons a little bit more time while I try to also sort out the YouTube, just so the persons who can't get to join us live can have something to watch back. Otherwise, I'll probably have to try to go through and post back highlights, which I don't really want to do. Huh?
Is that mommy you both look alike?
Yes. Which one? Yes. So I'll do the introductions soon, guys. Hold on. We're getting there. Sorry. Let's just give, let's see, we're at 130 persons. So when do we start? At 150, 200? Or let's do it based on time. Let's give another couple of minutes. Tonagay says, hi, Mom. Hi. Yeah, Mom looks so different. You'll soon hear. You're soon here. So when we start officially, I'm gonna just go through and give you some updates and just set the pace for what we're gonna be doing. And then Mom will get some time for herself to talk, and Tavia will get some time for herself to talk.
Tap.
Make sure it was there. Oh. Alright, and thanks to all the persons who are liking the live. It's been a while since we've done this, right? Since October. So that's Mom, that's we still love our TikTok, Mom, of course. From October. October was the last time I went live. Right before my birthday. Hi Avril.
You got it. YouTube live is on.
YouTube live, it's on. Camera. So is it set properly?
I'm gonna check.
Hmm? Can you set it so that you can?
Why they say final live like a final destination?
Oh, we were gonna say, I think I set it for one last live. Is that final live on the YouTube? No, that's a final live. Just say,
Yes.
story time with Mom and Tavia. You can change the name? Or you have to close it.
Okay, everybody is in this video.
Alright guys, so it's now 3:07 and we're now live on YouTube as well. Alright baby. I'm just checking with my technician.
Truth.
Oh gosh. Our sound engineers. Baby, everything is good, we can start. I want to make sure that we get it on both platforms.
You're live.
Right?
Yeah.
And seeing everything, you can see all three of us on YouTube.
Hold on, let me catch you.
Hi Jermaine, blessings. Shadil said we're the live said final live. Alright, so Tavia is our TikTok sister. Tavia is your TikTok sister, okay? And this is your mom. This is your TikTok mom. I'm not sure me or no, we just know we're family, right? So, alright guys, so welcome. We're gonna start now. Should I give them another 2 minutes so in case other person's late? Hi Sky. Chanel says hi Tavia, hey mom. Well, I can read comments here. Alright, so Mom is not good at reading the comments, and we don't want to do too much of reading the comments because then we won't get to do what we came here to do, and there is just so much to talk about. So, welcome again to everybody. If you're just joining, thank you for joining us. We've been waiting for today. Our background is noisy because there seems to be a party somewhere, but I hope you can hear us clearly. And we're really looking forward to just sharing with you this evening. We're gonna have like a story time section, and then we're gonna have like a Q&A section. So let me just start by doing an introduction because I'm aware that there may be new persons. Not everybody here will be like, you know, a part of the original TikTok family or the original YouTube family. So hi, enough love from Guyana. Welcome, welcome. So, let me do the introductions. So, my name is Davia Neil Forrest. I am a TikToker and recently a YouTuber. Tavia to my left, you're right, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know how the camera turns. Tavia is a TikToker, YouTuber, Instagrammer. She just recently reached 20k followers on Instagram, so let's congratulate her. And if you're not following her, it's Life with Tavia on Instagram as well.
Yes.
So she's Life with Tavia on Instagram and on TikTok. And this is Mom. Which words should we describe? Survivor, Christian. Everything and everything good, but our mom, recently Tavia's mom too. All right, so one of the main reasons why we wanted to get together and do this live is because Well, I haven't been sharing as much on TikTok in recent times, so this is meant to be like a catch-up session and just to fill you guys in on everything that has been going on, and that you can ask any questions, because you know from time to time I would encourage you or we discuss certain topics. The live is scheduled for 2 hours. We're not really looking to go longer, but we will see how things go. So, what else I wanted to say? Yes, for those of you who don't know the relationship and how we got to be here physically in one space with Tavia, Tavia is someone that I followed on TikTok and she followed me on TikTok, so we were TikTok friends. And then she reached out to me. She wanted to relocate to Jamaica, and she will share her story about how all of that went down. But for right now, we are neighbors and friends and sisters and family overall. So, who do you want us to start with? Do you want to start with Mom's story? So, Mom had a brain surgery on January 13th, right, Mom? January 13th. So, she wanted to share that story with you guys. I didn't think it was my place to share her story, but you know, it's a major thing, like a really major thing. We were like on the brink of losing her. We could have lost her, and we're just so grateful to God that she's here. I don't know if we should start with Mom or start with Mom. Yeah, they're not excited. We are excited that you are here. But we're gonna give Mom some time to share her story. Mom, you can start from the front or the back. Well, try to keep it chronological as best as you can tell it, as in the sequence of events. So she was abroad, so she can start the story from wherever, how it happened. You can just tell what you remember of it, Mom, and if you're not sure.
Just that story? Just that part of it?
Yeah, just everything as to how it happened, what led up to it, and
Okay.
you have to talk low.
We see what time. Good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here to share a story of a survivor, right?
Indeed.
Yes, so I went to Canada in August of 2024 to spend some time with my daughter and her husband and children. And I enjoyed the first part because it was it spring, where the flowers or the trees were in full bloom, and I just enjoyed. I was fascinated.
Maybe you're almost turning this over. Sorry guys, hold on. It needs to be plugged in. Just a second. Sorry for that interruption. Let me fix this back. Yeah.
Yes, so as it, like I said, I enjoy the trees and the things like that, and it's like I would take 1,000,000 pictures of the different shades of trees. The fall or
Yeah,
whatever.
what comes before winter?
But then it happened that the winter came on, and this was a time when we had to stay indoors. It was not my thing because usually I would have gone to a fellowship at my church, and that was out because they were doing some renovation. So I had to stay in, and I would only go out on Sunday mornings to church and then came back. So it was, sort of boring at that point. But then coming on to Christmas, we were preparing for Christmas, and this is where things turn over.
The background is noisy. I'm wondering if
Yes.
you can turn it. Yeah, the background is noisy. Maybe. Alright, tell you what I'll do. Let me just put it on Mom.
Yeah.
Let me just put it on Mom alone, closer, so you can hear.
Yes, so coming on to Christmas, it's not Christmas like in Jamaica, but it's Christmas, right? So we were preparing for Christmas and all of that. But on Christmas Eve, I
It's not
went to the washroom to have a shower, and then I thought I would scrub my feet, you know, and the position was not the best because I bent forward, and not only that I bent forward, but it was for a long time. And then when I got up, I realized that I felt dizzy, and I was saying, oh my God, what is this? And I tried to get out of the bath, get some alcohol and clean nails so that I could feel better, and that didn't work. Of course, I wanted to go back into the shower to finish up. I knew nothing more. Nothing, absolutely nothing more. So I was in the bathroom, and the thing about it is that I locked the bathroom door. So I was alone, and my daughter, she was outside, everybody was there, and she realized that I stayed for quite too long because usually I would be out already. And then she came to the door and she said, Mom, you're okay? And I remembered I said, yes, I am okay. But she said, no, you don't sound okay. Then my son-in-law tried to open the door, and he had to get something to actually take off the door. By then, she took some clothes. Dava took some clothes and said to put on some clothes. By this time, I didn't know that the ambulance or the paramedics, they were there, and the firefighters and whatever. So I remembered Tavia, and that is my son-in-law. He said to me, Mummy V, you're a strong woman. I said, yes, I know. So when I came out, you know, they were questioning me, what is your name? You know what day is today? And I said yes, and I was able to answer them accordingly. And then they said I should go up on the stretcher, and they took me to the hospital.
Keep your voice.
So I went to the hospital. That was the Christmas Eve, and they examined me, and they did 2 CT scans, and they admitted me and took me to a bed and said I should stay there until I recover. So I was there, and then they said they are going to get a neurologist to come and do some further assessment. So he came Christmas Day, and he said, well, you know, my brain is bleeding, and it can be that I would have to do a surgery, or it can be better. But all of that was being said, I just was not in, you know, I did not understand anything at all. I was wondering, how could my brain be bleeding? But then they said, okay, they are going to watch and see. And then I was there, and they assessed me, checked my pressure, my sugar and everything and all of that. And then I remember Tavia, while I was in the hospital, Tavia called me and said, Mom, I have a surprise for you. So I said, really? Are you pregnant? Because to me that was, you know. And then she said, no. I said, what is it? And she said, we are here. I said, here where? And she said, they are here to visit us. And that would have caused another shock. Anyway, on Boxing Day, they came to the hospital. I got discharged.
Came Christmas Day too.
Yes, I didn't remember that. And I got discharged, and we went home. Having returned home, I thought everything was okay. So we continued to do all what we had to do. We went to places like, we went to the aquarium, we went to bowlings, we went to, what is it, Nibs or whatever?
Yes, Fun World.
Yes. So we went to all of those, and I was just trying to be good. There were none again, the pain in my head, and I actually, just wonder what was happening. And then I remembered, David, I remember when we went to, because my head was hurting, I said, let us go
To the supermarket.
to the supermarket and we're going to see if we can get some pain tablets. So the only thing at the time we could get was Advil. So we bought the Advil and we came home, and I took maybe one or two. That did not seem to help. And later on in the day, my other son-in-law, he said he's going to try Tylenol.
Tylenol.
Yes, because those are stronger, and if those doesn't help, then something else would have to happen. So I took maybe one or two, and I went in the room and tried to feel better. But then Dava, because she heard that my brain was bleeding when I said my head was hurting, she said she didn't take it lightly. So she called back the doctor, and they came back and they said, but we just took her to the hospital, so how we have to come back here. So she explained to them that because my brain was bleeding and I am having the headache, then they would have to take me back to the hospital. So I went back to the hospital the Wednesday. I was transferred, I don't even remember, but I went back to that first hospital, North York. I went back there, and then I don't know when I moved to this other one where I did the surgery. But I went there and I spent the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the Monday the doctor came and he said he's going to do the surgery the Monday. I don't know what time Monday, but I was not in the ward or on the ward. But when they took me to wherever, at one point I opened my eyes and I saw some people in white and other colors. So they were talking to me. They said, Vivian, where you are, you remember your name, you remember your daughter. And I was answering them, But I thought to myself, I said, is it a case where I didn't eat anything and I fainted? And I'm saying, Dava go inquire with me because, yes, Mr. Dava go inquire with me because I spend the whole time and not eat anything, and maybe I fainted. By this time, Dava had packed a bag with ensure and crackers and everything. And the funniest thing is that some days when they came to visit me, I did not know. It was after I came home and they were telling me that, they came to look for me. And she was so concerned because she was saying that all the food that I took there was in the bag same way. And she said the thing that really appealed to her was that I love my phone. And when she came, about 2 days, I did not touch my phone. So she realized that I was really sick. So when I did the surgery, I was elevated and taken to a room, and just saw some nurses and they talking to me and telling me what is happening and so forth. Then when I feel my head and like I feel like a cap on the head, and I realized that it was because of the surgery I did, you know. And then the Tuesday morning, when I looked on my shoulder, I saw like a little bottle, like some blood was coming out. So each time it was full, then they empty it and they put it back. So about 4 little bottles they took from it. And then the doctor came and he asked me how I was doing, and I said I was okay. He said, you are doing very well, because the fact that I was conscious, you know, meant something to them, because I knew where I was, I knew the day, I knew, you know, just everything at that moment that I should know. And then on the bed, I was given like a call money, yes, where I should not get up on my own. I would have to call, because they were afraid that getting up I would fall and things like that. But to be honest with you, the service is A1. Trust me, that would be the only reason why I think I would migrate to Canada. Because the service was good. How they talk to you, how they treat you, you know, it was just like you feel like you're somebody worthwhile. Yes, and so my daughter came for me, and Tavia came for me, and they took me home the Wednesday. And about 8 days after, I went to their family doctor, and I sat on the bed, and Dava kept a lot of things from me at the time. So when I sat on the bed, the doctor took off the bandage or something like that, and then he looked at me, and then he started to count. And he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I was wondering 18 what? I would call it stitches, but it is not stitches. There are staples, right? So he took those out, and then he bandaged again, and he went home. And I was there daily recovering. But can I tell you that God in His wisdom has kept me? Because had it not been for Him, I would not be here now. I would not be here. And if you notice my new hairstyle, it is due to the surgery I had. And I just give God thanks that even though I have lost my hair, but I still have life. And I am so happy that I am here with my family and friends and neighbors, and it is like I am just enjoying my life. My
Lego now.
yes, like my Lego.
Well,
Yes, just like my Lego, you know. And why I considered myself to be really blessed by God is that whenever I share the story, persons are saying that, and you are here because they know of persons who have done this type of a surgery and they are no more here, you know. So I really give God thanks, and to know that I am here. I have gotten precautionary measures of how many pounds I should lift. I should not bend too low. I should not do this, I should not do that. But sometimes it was after I have done all of what they say I'm not to do that I remember that they said I should not. You know? So I hope this story really inspire you and to know that I am here with you. Right?
Amen.
Okay.
Done?
Somebody said God push you exactly where you needed to be.
Amen.
Yes. Exactly.
Alright. Oshit says you're looking beautiful, Mom. Alright, so let's put it over here. Alright, so guys, there's the king. Yes, so since Mom has been back, as she said, you know, since she's been back, she's been like a new person. It's like a newfound freedom. It's like a new leash on life, because coming from where she was, where she doesn't remember a lot of it, but Mom could not even talk. We were talking to her and she couldn't talk back to us. And Dava and I were at the stage where, like, as much as we didn't want to, we had to have some types of conversations that, you know, we didn't want to have, like relating to death and what happens next, because she was like on the brink of death. But look at her now, you know, so all praises be to God, because it's nothing that we did. You know, I think God really had her there for a reason. She was at the right place, because had it been otherwise, we don't know what could have happened. The fact that she was there in Canada when that happened and she got to get the care that she needed to get, you know, I think that is just God's will and God's way, and we're just so grateful. And purpose can't die, right? Purpose can't die. Alright, so guys, if you have any questions for Mom at this time, we will take those questions and then we're gonna move to Tavia. Somebody says it's my principal. Mom wasn't a principal. You were a principal?
Who is that?
This venture. No.
Who?
She was. It's a something there. It's a business line. Did I just see Dava? I don't think. Not sure. They're asking you how old are you, Mom? Do you mind stating?
Well, I am near to the appointed time that the Lord has given us. So you do the math.
10. For those who don't know what the Bible appointed.
Yes, so just
Hi, Kiki.
few months time.
What was the actual cause of the brain bleed? Mommy can answer that. I don't know. You understood what the doctors were saying?
At first I thought that it was because I was really worrying about Kate with all the stress with dealing with her. I thought that it had something to do with that. But based on the fall, even though I did not know it was when I got up, when I was at the hospital, I realized that I had a scar here and my leg hurts, you know, so it seemed like
Your body went on.
yes. And then Dava said the position that she came and saw me, like I hung over in the show, you know, like she saw me hung over, so she is of the opinion that and maybe I had to fall and get up and was trying to help myself.
Oh, well, based on what the doctor said though, Mom, the doctors explained that there was like a sudden shift, like whenever she made, so if she got up too fast, and that is how they explained it, even like the fact that she was bending over and then she got back up. So I don't remember what's the term that they referred to it as, but it's like whenever she moves from an elevated position, so let's say she was sitting and then she stood up quickly, or if she was lying down and then she moved too fast to get up, things like those. But they did mention that it had something to do with her pressure dropping significantly every time she did something like that. So that could have been the cause. So they recommended that she monitors her movements more carefully, like be more cautious. So like if she's getting up off the bed, she doesn't just stand up right away. She swing her feet a bit and whatever, and then she gets up. Or like if she's lotioning her feet, she sits down and she doesn't get up right away. So orthostatic, yeah, that's actually what they said. Hypotension. That was it. I didn't know. Are you a doctor, Paula, or a nurse? But yes, that's it. So they said it was to do with how she gets up, like how she moves, and her pressure just drops. So they also said it could have to do with how she has been monitoring her hypertension, or not monitoring well enough, not monitoring it well enough. All right. So somebody had asked a question again, Mom, but. Oh, they asked, how do you feel now that you're back in Jamaica? Somebody had asked that, I saw it.
Oh, I felt good, and of course, to be honest with you, I did not know that I miss home so much. I did not know, because in Canada, you know, you are restricted based on the weather, and not feeling well again, and to just stay, and you know. But I am okay. I was
outside every day.
yes, I was so excited that the first night I came back, I went to bed and very early I heard the rooster crow, and trust me, I felt like I am back home. You know, to be home.
Alright, guys, so if
Somebody
there's.
said, was there any symptoms happening in your head before?
No,
Did you feel lightheaded or anything before?
no, I didn't feel anything.
Somebody, how was it for you, Denver? You mean me, or for me? Denver is my husband, I'm Davia. So if you mean for me, it was scary. So for me, from my perspective, I was heading to Canada to surprise her, but she surprised me because I was traveling the 24th, which was Christmas Eve, to go and visit her, and I was planning this big surprise that I was gonna capture her reaction on camera for you guys and everything. And right before I left home, I got the call that she was in the hospital, or that she was on her way to the hospital. So I was hoping that, you know, it wouldn't be anything major, but it was very scary for me, because then they had to be encouraging me, just saying, Mommy's going to be okay, Mommy's going to be okay. But I was so confused. I was out of it. I mean, I wasn't as out of it as she was, but it was terrifying. And then it was now my first, so we got there Christmas Eve. It's my first time in Canada, and Mom is in a hospital room somewhere, and I didn't tell her I was coming because I was hoping that by Christmas Day, you know, she would come home and I could just surprise her. But the first place I went when I got to Canada was to go visit her at the hospital. So I spent Christmas Day visiting her in the hospital. And a lot of you are saying she looks different now. You don't want to see how she looked then. Mom lost so much weight, and just she was just not Mom. Like, she looked good now compared to how she looked when she just came back, because even being in the hospital when they were to do the surgery, she was there like 5 days and she couldn't eat, because every day they kept on saying, we're gonna do the surgery today, but so she couldn't eat anything at all. But then they said, okay, we can't do the surgery again for today, so tomorrow. So she lost a whole lot of weight. She did really look frail and feeble and just lacking life and energy. But you know, thanks be to God, she is. No, she wasn't on any drip. She wasn't on any drip. She was just there in pain until they could do the surgery. She as I said, she wasn't even so conscious. We're talking to her even when I called her on video call. I even stopped calling her because I couldn't bear to see how she looked. But God is good. The kids, they just were thinking that why is she there so long? for the most part, they were saying, when is grandma coming home from the hospital? But I don't think they understood the severity. But now they fully understand, because even Deja now correcting mom with what Deja told you the other day, mom.
I was trying to lotion her feet and she said, Grandma, remember to hold your head down.
Yeah. Alright, but guys, it's now 3:41. So we're gonna move into the next segment. So it's now Tavia's time to shine.
Yeah, let them finish.
Let me move it. Yeah,
Do you guys
we spent all the time.
question from
Let's go over to Tavia now. Tavia, your turn. Fix it so that they can see you properly.
Okay.
You just have to share. Okay, but the YouTube live isn't working, so
The next segment of the concert. Hey guys, what's up? She's pretty. Thank you, Leanda.
don't spend the time reading
Okay,
the
what
comments.
video I can
You're
tell
supposed to
boys
tell
so
them
we
now
tell
about,
them.
share your story about relocating, what how everything worked out from start, how you
Also, do you
decided
like
you
the
want
story
to,
again?
Yeah.
Okay.
how you decided to relocate, why you decided to come back to Jamaica, as much as you can share, or
Okay.
you're comfortable sharing, and what it has been like, how everything worked out when you got here, and what it has been like since being back.
So Davia has instructed me on what
Talk
she would like
louder.
for me.
Talk louder.
Okay, so we kind of did the story already, but she
Too
wants.
short. You were
No,
doing like 2
actually,
minutes.
it was very short, but yeah. So if you follow my page, then you know that I moved to Jamaica before, and then I went back to Canada. Family, am I Christian? Yes. Sorry. Stop.
Guys, I'm gonna turn off the comments.
I'm gonna come off at the comments part, but
Alright, hold on, let me.
yeah, so I was back in Canada for family purposes, and like I just really didn't want to come back home. Like I wanted to come back home, but I also did not want to come back home and go to guys, and I wanted to go somewhere different. To basically wanted to live like I would be living in Canada. So I followed David page for a little bit of a while, and I remember when we found out that your sister was my teacher in high school. But yeah, I saw that she has properties and stuff, and I asked her, do you know anyone renting? Because I'm like, you probably have an idea of like the market, and I wanted to come this side. I wanted to come St. Anne's side too, because I'm never sure where you live, but I know say I live in a St. Anne's that area, and that was when she said, actually she had her house has a downstairs unit, and she's not sure if she wanted to rent it out, because I mean somebody was coming into her space, so she wasn't really sure that she wanted that. And yeah, so we both took the time and we thought about it, because we were also going to be in each other's space, and she consulted her husband, and they decided they wanted to give it a try. And it was just an easy flow, honestly, just one thing to the next, like to get I paid her deposit and first month rent, and that flowed easily. And then coming here, like I just felt more safe, maybe because I've seen how, like, when you see somebody on TikTok, you feel like you know them. So I follow her, so I just felt like I knew her. I never feel scared coming with my kids, that we came in nighttime, and I wasn't scared or anything, because I just always feel a trust towards her, even before I met her. I don't even know if I told you that. I didn't feel scared or anything. I just wanted to get here. And when we came, like, I'll never forget, we came in the night, and like, in my mind, I'm like, I know the place is gonna be furnished, but as a landlord, you don't really have to get things all set up and everything. So now I have in my suitcase, I have a sheet them for my kids, a blanket for my kids. And when I came, I remember how warm I felt. Like, literally, she had the kids' bed set up with like pillows for them, and just things that you consider for a family that's coming. And honestly, guys, since I moved here, it's just been surreal. Like, it feels Like, you know, everything I wanted, but I never really asked for it, but I really didn't need it, you know what I mean? And just her nature is just so different. Anyways, yes, it's been really nice since we've been here. Before I even came, she gave me a list of school for my kids because we talked about all of that. She gave me a list of school that I could check out for my kids. So when I came, it was just to go to the schools and like finalize. The kids are in school. The kids love their school. They love their school. They go to school Monday to Friday now. Before, the twins were going to school like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So now they have more face-to-face time with the teachers here. And I've seen lots of improvements like in my kids since we've been here. And yeah.
Alright, tell them about the transition, how it was for you. So I have some persons who were asking about relocating, like if they were to pack up and leave and come. Somebody asked what type of, like how much money do you think somebody needs to be making to survive and live comfortable
Okay,
in Jamaica now?
I don't really talk.
No.
Like a lot of you guys don't know that I have a job then, basically. But I do have a job and Gavin does have a job. We both have work at home job. And that's why I always say, like, if you're moving, you have to have a plan and you have to have financial stability, especially here, because you do need money to maintain yourself here, just like anywhere else. So I would never, ever tell anybody, like a job, like a whatever, and just pack up and come back to Jamaica with no plan. Like, never, ever I would tell anybody to do that. I have a source of income. My husband has a source of income. We have our businesses that sustain us. I can't tell you a figure amount, because that would be able to move about. So we had a vehicle, like, you know, stuff like that. You have to think about the type of life that you were living there. How are you going to be able to live, you know, that life here too? And again, money is a very big part. Like, you cannot have source of income. But somebody say, why did I leave Canada? That's a very loaded question. That's a very loaded question, but for me, the top of the list would be mental.
Somebody said the live is freezing. Just check to make sure it's working okay.
Am I good? Are you guys hearing me?
Is it still freezing?
You hear me? Yes. Okay, so top of the list for me, it would be mental. It would be my mental state. How I feel mentally when I am here is 100 times better than being in Canada, and I never ever said anything is wrong with Canada or living in Canada. I lived there for over a decade. I love Canada. I just love Jamaica a little bit more. I just love being here.
If you are going back anytime, if you're relocating to Canada, and Julie's saying she is in Canada and ready to go back to Jamaica.
If I'm going back to Canada anytime soon,
live, like
not to live anytime soon.
To live. Canada is depressing, especially in winter.
It can be honestly depressing, especially if you don't have like good connections there. If you don't have okay, sorry, I'm already commenting. David has the calmest and sweetest spirit. It's the truth. Even in person, like whenever we are around each other, it's just so easy. You know, when you meet somebody, it's just so easy to communicate, so easy to express yourself. You don't have to worry if them are going to feel a way or think a way about this because they're going to say it. It's just so easy to communicate. But yes, I heard the murder back up. As I said, you have to have your plan. You have to have your plan. You have to know where you're going to be staying. You have to know how you're going to be able to sustain yourself. Just like when you go to, like you say, I'm going to move to the States. You can't just move to the States without a plan. You can't just move to the States without no money in your account either. It's the same. You're moving to another country, you have to have a plan. I think I'm done now.
Alright.
But yes, guys, mentally is the top of the list for me, and my kids too. My kids have benefited a lot just being in this different environment.
Alright, guys. So we're at your section of the program
Very
now.
time, no.
Andrew says thanks for sharing, Tavia.
No problem.
Alright, so guys. I have to go leave you.
Push up yourself, so you push up all the way in on the camera line. Yeah. You are your
Wait,
time.
wait, wait. Alright, so for me, guys, so you've heard from Mom and you've heard from Tavia. Now, I'm gonna be giving you some updates, just some quick updates, and we're just gonna talk about anything. And if you have questions for them specifically, then I will moderate and pass to them. But is that Dava I just saw? Dava, you missed the entire live.
She would have so much
Oh
to
my
say.
gosh, and Dava, she missed it. Dava is my sister, for those of you who don't know. So you remember Mom shared her story earlier. Dava is the one that Mom was staying with when all of that happened.
She would love
So,
to say something.
so I don't know if Dava wants to add anything.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she can. She always not have the. Dava, can you do the join live thing as yet? Because I remember a number of times I tried to do it with you and we were not able to do it. You remember? I think she was saying something about the number of. I don't remember if it was because of the number of. Oh, hold on. Hold on. All right, Dava.
Yeah. Hi. My background is very noisy.
Yeah, we who have kids, we understand. No judgment. So
Hi,
Dava,
Mom. Hi, Tavia. Hi, Davia.
Hi. Mom shared her story, but you weren't on. So I don't know if there's anything you want to add or if you want to say what happened from your perspective because you lived through it, you were there for the entire thing. But she shared what she remembered of it and everything. So you want to say anything or share anything?
Well, I don't know how much she shared, but from my perspective or what I got from it was just a lesson for us all that life is very fragile. You're here one day, the next you can be gone, and it takes so much. Or what I learned from it as well is that when you're dealing with your family members or your friends, don't focus on their flaws, but focus on, their good traits. Because when someone is down, like how Mom was, I could not remember anything bad. Like it was just all the good. And it's the same thing when if you were to lose your family member or a loved one, you're not going to remember the bad. So don't just focus on anything negative. Just love people, live good, and try your best at all times to just be peaceful. And as well, what else I learned from the situation, or what I was going through, because I just took it as a learning experience because I was so traumatized. I maybe still am scared because you never want to see, I would never want any of my children to see me the way I saw Mom, like just down. I had to call the ambulance twice, and I was here with the kids, and I was trying to shield them from it all. So I would send them to a room when the firefighters came, when everybody came and the place was full the first time. I don't even know if it was like maybe 10 firemen who came, and then the paramedics came, and poor Mom is like, she don't know anything that's going on. We had to be back and forth in the hospital, visiting her, taking stuff for her, and in the moment she seemed as though she was understanding everything that was going on, but then I later realized that she maybe has no recollection of it. So it was a very sad time. It was during Christmas, it was during New Year's. I had to go visit her in the hospital for my birthday. I'm coming. And Anna took off her clothes.
Please tell Anna to be quiet and be
Yeah. Yeah, so it was a very rough time for all of us, for our family, because like I said, I had to visit her in the hospital on her birthday. I felt like I didn't want to celebrate or do anything, and it was just really a down time for us all. But praises be to God, he brought her through, and I like to take it and tell myself that every time these challenges come up in our lives, it's God's way of. I take it as a blessing, and I'm proud of it, because it's like God wants us to be closer to Him. So He puts us through the fire to refine us, to, bring us closer to Him, deepen our faith, and improve the relationship that we have with Him. So while it was hard, I benefited in the fact that, I prayed more, and I was just relying solely on God, because at the end of it, we can do nothing of ourselves. So that's pretty much the lesson that I learned from it, and you would say the end all of the situation.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Dava, for sharing.
Yeah, you
All
can
right.
disconnect me.
Yeah. Let me see if I know how to. Yes, I can. All right. All right. All right. So, there are a couple of little things that have been on my heart, and one of them on me. One of them is just hold on, guys. Yeah, one of the things that has been on my heart. Um, I love content creation. If you have been following me, if you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, or if you watch my videos there, you would have seen a video I did recently, one of those shopping hauls, and I was just pouring out my heart in the video, talking about how I feel as it relates to like the negativity on social media. And that was one of the reasons why I transitioned from TikTok. And so I will still post content on TikTok, but I don't post much. So I will post like little snippets of my life, just small videos, maybe like a 2 minute or a 3 minute thing. But for the most part, I don't post anything major, because the way how I share, I'm one of those people that wear their hearts on their sleeves. I tell you how I feel, you can see how I feel, and I try to be very open and honest at all times. I try to remain calm, and I try to express myself in a way that people can understand, right? And I remember seeing a video some time ago. I think, was it Tavia who shared it with me? I don't remember. But there was this girl that was talking, and she was just saying, the world needs people like you. Sometimes there are people who you try to be so kind, and you try to be nice to everybody, and you wear your heart on your sleeve, and it's like people take advantage of that, and you would say, you need to change and you need to do something different, because for me, I keep on saying I must be the problem. I must be the problem, because I'm like, why can't this person? Why I can't get along with this person? And especially when it is family. A lot of us, especially in Jamaica, I know we have some great families in Jamaica, but I realize that a lot of families have trouble, a lot of families have drama, and a lot of families have trauma, right? And I remember Nisha doing a video saying that some of us, our families, are the weapon that is formed against us. And I thought about it, and I say, especially when you and your family can't get along, you say, if you are like me, you say, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I am the problem, because why, this person I can't live loving? Why I can't express myself to this person, and, we fix whatever issues we have and so on. And there are times when things like these weigh on my mind, like really weigh on my mind. And some persons are of the nature where they can say, if you and I can't get along, fine. I'm done with you, I'm cut you off, that's it. But that's not easy for me. That's not something that I want to do or I would willingly choose to do. And some time ago, there was some issue in my family, and I heard, I don't know, I heard that one or more than one of my family members said they're not related to me. Me and them are nothing. And it hurt for a while. It hurt for a while. And I said to myself, maybe I am the problem. Because it was a case where police got involved in a situation, and the police said, so why don't you just call Tavia, she's your family, call her. And the person said, no, me and her are not related, me and her are not nothing. And I said, maybe I'm the problem. And it is so good when you have people around you who love and support you. I remember I was feeling so low, and I shared my story. I shared the entire situation with Tavia and Gavin, and then Denver and I were talking one time, and I said, you think I'm the problem? Maybe I'm the problem and I don't know. Maybe sometimes it's how I say what I say, or maybe I'm too strict because I kind of have a certain value system and so on. Maybe I'm the problem. And Denver said to me, so what about all those people who don't have any problem with you? What about all those people who love you, like your customers and people from TikTok and all walks of life, your co-workers? What about all of those people? If you are the problem, how come none of those people are finding that problem with you? Is it that you are being one person to one set of people, and then you're being a different person to a different set of people? And I said, no, I don't know how to be anybody else except who I am. And I try to be, like, I'm consistently me. I don't know how to be another person. I don't know how to pretend. And I think that is one of the reasons why social media TikTok in particular became a bit toxic for me, and why I decided to post less here and I went over to YouTube. A lot of the people over on YouTube, they deliberately choose to follow you. So there will be persons who randomly come across your content, but for the persons who choose to follow you, they would have much preferred, for the most part, to be over here on TikTok. But the moment they get a notification that I posted something, they choose to go across and to watch it. So they're not going there to find something wrong to go and complain about and talk about, but they do it because they genuinely want to interact with me and my content and support me. And I used that, I just used that to motivate myself, and I said, I may not, if it works for me not being over here every week like I used to be. I don't know, for some of you who have been here for long, you will remember comments like when I'm downstairs hanging out clothes and people would say, me a man clown because me a wash and cook and clean for man, or just the craziest things, like people find a way. Huh? Yes, all right. So the other day, I posted a video on TikTok. Tavia did a video. I asked her to take up the kids to take some photos, right? And she did a video just vlogging that whole moment. Just the kids in their Jamaica Day clothes going to Jamaica Day, going to school for Jamaica Day. And she made that post, and somebody said, I would love to see the photos. So I posted a video showing the photos. And on my video, somebody commented and said, why people with money always dress them picnic. Oh, look on Tavia, picnic them pants them. Oh, them big. And I know I didn't need to respond, and I know I didn't need to take it up. And that is one of the next things, because I'm just so frank, I just talk sometimes. I said, Tavia, you need to just know when not to say anything, but I'm working on it. So I said to her, what do you know about people's bank accounts? Why would you make a statement like that? You don't know who is rich and who is not. And I said that, and I said, sometimes it's just better to scroll. If you see a video and you don't like it or whatever, just scroll and move right along. So he said, the person responded and said, you know what you most go do? You must go make your dinner. You must go make your husband a good dinner. All you cook is dumpling, and he's most tired. He's most tired of dumplings. I don't know if you guys saw it, I'm taking it as joke, but the person was just saying, I must go. So, and a couple of things came to me immediately. I'm like, okay, has anybody ever thought that maybe this is what he likes? That this is what he loves, for that matter? So he said to me, okay, I don't like the camera or whatever, but let's do a video. He said, do a video and share 2 plates of food, one with dumpling and yam and one with dumplings, and let me choose. And so he was saying, do that video. I said, I'm not going to do it, because when they go cook dumpling and yam, banana and yam, with people who don't want banana and yam, Mom can tell you, Mom is here.
What you do?
Mom eat those things. Mom eat those things and she loves it. We don't love it. So even when I cook it, I don't put it on his plate because he don't want it. And for somebody to attack you, to say that you are not, like, to question what type of wife you are or how you're providing for your family because you don't cook the things that they want you to cook, that is just to show you how toxic social media can be, and it really requires a thick skin. So I'm sharing that because it has been on my heart, and I saw some person say that is Tavia take me away. That from Tavia come Jamaica. I don't business with you guys on TikTok. That is not the case. It is just because the level of toxicity on TikTok. So I do post from time to time, but Ashley says she believes so too. It's not Tavia's fault. It's not her fault at all. TikTok is just toxic, and I really love you guys. You have, like, some of you have my heart. I'm telling you. Some of you, I don't want to call any names, but know yourself. Some of you have my heart. You're like my family, I'm telling you. And I really miss you guys. But it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it coming on every week. And, it's like I was giving people ammunition. It's like you're giving them more and more to talk. It's like everything they come and they complain and complain and complain. And no matter how positive the things that you post, people find a way to find something negative or to turn it into something negative. And so I have gone over to YouTube because it is more peaceful. Only the people who really want to interact with me and want to follow me come over there. And it's also an opportunity to be monetized. Now, in terms of the monetization, before I go to the monetization, because I promised you a video on that, but me just not bother post it on TikTok. Tavia, I need you guys to help me to encourage her to start her YouTube channel, because every time she posts a video and I finish watching it, I'm like, where's the rest? Like, I end up having to watch the video over and over because it's like, me never hear it. It never long enough. Is lie me tell me in the comments if Tavia's videos are long enough. For those of you,
minutes video on YouTube is so short.
And then no, you hear her video too short to choose, see? And I lie me tell. And then no, when I post my YouTube videos, my 10-minute videos, she will come message me, I come tell me say my videos them too short. So I'm like, really? I understand.
Of course, you just cut off.
So she complains that my videos short, and she posts 2-minute videos over here on TikTok. I told her she needs to go to YouTube. So as it relates to YouTube now, guys, this is the final thing from me, and then we're going to a Q&A because we have some time. It's 4:09. I think we've been managing the time well. So I'm gonna finish up and then we're gonna go into a Q&A. So whose video is too short, December girl? Mine or Tavia's?
Davia's.
True, more time on the YouTube video, Davia.
Thank
more
you.
time for mine. Oh my gosh, mine. All right. I tried going live on YouTube in a December, girl, but well, for this particular one, I tried going live. I'm gonna see if I can find a way to post the entire live on YouTube for you guys. But so I discussed the toxicity on TikTok and why I transitioned over to YouTube, and I mentioned the monetization. So I wanted to give you a little bit of info on that. I'm encouraging you, if you like my content here or if you've been watching me here and whatever, I'm asking you please to subscribe to my YouTube channel. A lot of times I post small little videos and people are commenting and saying it's been a while since I've seen you, or you haven't been popping up on my FYP, or things like that. I post every week, guys. I have hundreds of videos on YouTube, and some of them are not doing well. Like sometimes I get 1,000, most of them maybe like 1,000 views. And if I had posted those same videos on TikTok, on average I would probably get like 30 or 40,000 views. So I know that people appreciated my content. I knew that people watched my content, but a lot of people just can't be bothered to go over to YouTube to watch it. But for me, if I want to watch something, wherever it is, I'm going to go and watch it. So if you're genuinely interested in my content, you can go over on YouTube. My name on YouTube is the same here, Davia Neil Forrest, so just my full name. And the link is also in my bio on TikTok. So you can watch my videos there. I have lots and lots and lots of videos. So I've been my channel got monetized in July, I think, and so far I have been paid 2 or 3 times. I don't remember. I think it may be 3. So for YouTube, you have to reach at least 1,000 subscribers, and you need to have at least 4,000 watch hours. So I got to that in July, and you can only get a payment when you reach to $100. So I make $100 maybe every 3 months. So once it gets to 100, then they'll pay you, and you don't really get the 100. They will take out the taxes and whatever. So I think I've gotten 3 payments so far. So if you want to support, I'm asking you to subscribe to my channel, watch the videos. I get paid based on the ads. So you know, I don't gatekeep. To me, it's nothing to share something like that. If you want to do content creation, I would encourage you to try it, because if you genuinely love it, then getting a little money every now and again is just brought up. So with or without any form of monetization, I would have done it, because I just love doing it. I just love social media. I love sharing, and I like encouraging other people, and I feel like we live such different lives, but yet it's still the same, so we can influence each other positively. And social media can be full of so much negativity, so I'm just doing my part to add something positive. Thank you, Miss Hot Girl. She said she loved the shopping haul. Alright, guys. I didn't disappear. I didn't disappear. It's just that, you know, it was just a little stressful over here, and then the whole situation that went down with Nate and everything, I had just kind of come off. Alright, how do I feel about my neighbors? Alright, so I think it's one of those things in life that, like, God ordains, like he just works out. Like, I never imagined having a stranger in my immediate environment like this, but I'm so comfortable. I'm so comfortable. I don't. Oh, hi, Cheria. I feel comfortable with her, and I hope it's the same with her. She's like family. She's like my sister. So we're meant to be. Yeah, we were meant to be neighbors. Yeah. So recently she was asking me, you know, what is the whole deal? Because the contract, the lease agreement is for a year. And she was asking me, like, you know, is it a hard 1 year kind of contract? And I said, put it this way, I'm not putting you out. So, yeah. And it's just been such a blessing. Like, all right, one of the things I appreciate the most, and I don't know, Tavia, if I've told you this. I don't think I've told you this. But I remember one day, Denver said to me that he's just so amazed at how God works things out. He and I had to be on the road, and I don't remember if we were hurrying to come back or whatever, but then I remember we called them and said, can you pick up Deja for us? Because like we would have reached Deja school on time, or at first I think it was, can you keep Deja a couple of hours for us or something? And I was saying, you know, for people to take their time, and do something for you without expecting anything in return. It's not like I had to say, I will pay you for the hour, or, you know, whatever it is. It's like you can give to somebody and somebody's giving to you without expecting anything in return. And for me, that is just something that we're short of as a people. Like, and I'm so grateful for that. So grateful for that.
It's so easy though.
Yeah. All right. So it's now 4:16. We're gonna have our question and answer segment.
Yes, I'm love. I told her she's
Susan, she's my sister. I have a sister by that name, Susan. Why would I make you ball? All right. So question and answer section, guys. Your time. Any questions for me, for mom, or for Tavia? Any one of us? How is my other sister? She's doing okay. She's not as public, and to the best of my knowledge, she doesn't want her situation to be discussed. So I don't discuss her or her situation on my channels. Mom is right here. She shared her story already. How is mom? Mom is fine. See mom here? Yeah. Alright, so how am I doing mentally? That's a big one. Mentally, I think I'm okay. I'm stressed, especially with work. Work is extremely stressful. Family life can be hard, and I think as mothers sometimes we put such a high level of expectation on ourselves, and it's like we want to be perfect all the time for our children and for our kids, for all the people who are depending on us. So it's a lot to carry, but I think I'm fine. And you know, the fact that I'm a Christian, I keep on saying that I can't be worrying and calling myself a Christian. The two things just don't go together. Same, stop. Yeah, but you know, we can't be Christians. We can't keep on saying that God is good and we believe in a God, and everything we just keep on complain. So I'm just trying to take things one day at a time, and that has been my guiding statement for the last couple of months, one day at a time. So every day I just try to take it easy and just remember that tomorrow is another day. Whatever I didn't get to accomplish today, I will accomplish tomorrow, or I'll try to accomplish tomorrow. All right, question.
Also, guys, I should tell you, Davia, she hit it very well, because in December when we came, like, I could tell that something was going on, but she didn't really say it like in detail. And like, going to hear the full story right now. This is like my first time hearing the full story. Cause yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
But you know, honestly, guys, I can't stress it enough that as Christians we have to be different, and people can see something about us that makes them want to come to God. And I can't walk around with my face long every day. We have to just recognize that God is at work, and whatever He's doing is perfect, and we might not see why He's doing what He's doing now, but one day we will see it. But I've had some good days, and I use those days. Like I posted a video on YouTube. I don't know how many of you watched that video. Ash Wednesday, I'm telling you, I had a perfect day on Ash Wednesday. And you know, it's not like, boy, I don't know how to explain it. You have you ever had a perfect day? Andreen, I'm not sure yet. Guys, have you ever had a perfect day? I literally had a perfect day. We had a perfect day.
I had one yesterday.
So Andreen, I think so. Andreen asking if we're going.
What was in the fridge?
There's a question for you, Tavia. They're asking, is it nice working from home with the kids and stuff? I'm gonna put the camera over here. Hold on. Because the lighting is better this way. See? Yeah.
Like this? This is better?
Yeah. See if she can capture us.
Yeah, this is okay.
Yeah. No, we're not seeing it, Tavia.
I was actually thinking about doing a video about that. I have a bachelor degree in sociology, and I was thinking about this very recent too. And I'm like, you know, I could
We're
do.
not seeing you well. Shift it on it. Or come on. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I was thinking about this recently, where I'm saying to myself, I have a bachelor degree. There's a lot I could be doing. There's a lot of different ways that I could be doing it too. But like the job that I am doing now, it's basically a step down from my qualification, but it enables me to be home with my kids, to be able to navigate life with my kids being this young now. Like, they need a lot out of me. And I remember when I was working at the Addictions Foundation of Manitoba, and like, I wanted to be home with Zavi. Zavi was so young, and I wanted to be home so much. I remember like crying to the fact that I have to work because I have to provide for him, but I want to dedicate for him so much. And then fast forward to now, like, I have my kids right beside me while I'm working most of the time. It's not easy. I tell you that. It's just, I can't sure sit here remote some of the time because it's really not easy, but I get to be where they are, and I think that that is a great blessing. Yes.
Alright. And so I have to
I'm pretty, oh gosh.
Alright, any more questions?
I'm very pretty.
What type of online
It's a customer service job. I do polling for the Canadian government. Yeah. Thank you. Fireworks.
Dava says you're beautiful, Tavia.
That's Dava. Thank you. You don't see how damn pretty. I was just saying that they look so beautiful.
Alright guys, so
Thank
we are check plan for 2 hours, so we have more time. But if you don't have any questions, then I guess if there's something specific that you want us to address, we could, or to discuss. The kids,
What's your question?
everybody inside. So Zavi and Deja, Zavi up here.
The kids them are fully bestie,
Oh my
you know.
gosh,
We don't
guys.
know how they're dependent on each
The
other.
kids right now, them stressed. You see, as them wake up a morning time.
If we allow it from morning till night, they want to be where each
Oh
other
my
are. I
gosh.
swear.
Ash Wednesday when we got up, I said to the children, I woke them up, I said, guess what? It's a holiday. You know what was their next sentence? Yes, we can come play downstairs. Like, okay.
They love each other's
Okay.
company, honestly.
Alright, so December girl says she's sending the questions. What was your question? Thank you, Tani. Did we miss a question? Yes, December girl. You were asking if I resolved the issues with Nate. Well, I didn't have any issues with Nate really, but it was more about with his passport. And if you follow my videos on YouTube, you would have seen that he traveled in December as well. So he went to America to visit his mom, and we went to Canada. So God worked all of that out. So that is all resolved. Just God and time. Yeah. Yeah,
David
Jackie
sent me
and
that
Donald is
message
my
too.
sister
He's
and my
like,
brother.
oh. David sent me the message to you like, oh, whatever happens, I hope you know that. He sent me that message. Someone's like, they hope the bond never breaks. And when he sent me that message, I was like,
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I was at work the other day and I just texted her because I honestly just felt it like, I don't know how to explain it. You ever feel like, you know, like when you just meet your boyfriend and you fall in love with him, but it's in a more friendship way. And I was just thinking about her and just what a beautiful person she is and how I admire what she's doing with her family, you know, as a young wife and young mother. Because you know me a big woman fear, right? But you know, I just admire how I think I came across a video of the children. She had gotten them dressed for school and so on. And I just felt so proud of her. And so I sent her a long epistle just telling her that how much I'm proud of her and that she's doing a good job. And I just love how she has adapted to her new environment. Right now, Tavia coming like mommy. You see me I moved here where we live now from, as in this vicinity. I moved here from 2010. And right now, Tavia and mom know more places in the area than me. Because them just come and just find them just their road. They can't do it, you know what? So you know, I just messaged her and I was just telling her how proud I am of her, how she has adjusted and just the role she's playing with her family and so on. And she has said me and make she cry.
I cheer Tavia and Nisha. We're gonna do a link up soon.
And we're planning trips now. So we're planning family trips. Like I told her I want to take a road trip. And guys, I need somewhere to go fishing. Do you guys have any suggestions? Yes. I've never been fishing, but we want to try it. Both of us are very interested in it. Mom, would you want to go fishing? I knew you were going to say that.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I think I would love
Oh, when again are you going like?
to have the children go like horse.
Excuse me.
I
We
think
go
I
see
would
them.
love that for them.
We go see them.
Alright, somebody's asking when again are we going live?
Yeah, Tavia, when again? She's the orchestrator of all of this.
Somebody asking about the qualifications for the online job, Tavia. I don't know, guys. The thing is, this has been a beautiful live. So I don't know if there were negative comments, I didn't see them, or maybe when I blocked them. Hopefully, if that was the case, the moderators did an excellent job, like Joshua. I don't know because I didn't see.
Joshua,
But yeah, I will think about maybe once a month. Can we try that, Tavia? Maybe once a month, maybe. Anything extra is just brought up. Alright, and I will try going live on YouTube and see. So the next one we just try a YouTube live.
Yeah.
But I'll let you know before. We'll post a video on TikTok so you guys can come over twice a month.
Is she your sister? Do we look alike?
Oh.
Mom, sis.
She's my TikTok sister, but she has become closer now.
Oh wait, let me say.
Tavia has a question.
You didn't ask about the qualification. So I would say I started doing customer service before I had my degree, so it never really did require no degree at all. Honestly, it don't really have a lot of demands. But yeah, experience, they always want experience. They always want customer service, always wants experience.
Somebody's asking what we think about going camping. I would love camping. I just don't know if the children would be able to manage it because usually the camping spots are usually places you have to like walk a bit to.
Yeah.
Like,
my kids have been camping. I'm in no Deja and DJ.
Trust me, I don't know. They're outdoor kids.
Really?
It's just to get there. Yeah, they're outdoor kids. It's just if it's somewhere that we have to do like a trail, like a long trail.
Deja,
we're gonna get lots of complaints. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you see the kids because it's been a while and I know they've grown out of your sights.
Blue, so, I always wanted to do that hike.
I've been there like 3 times. I would love Blue Mountain.
I've been no problem. Sounds good.
Deja! Come here.
You're not even showing me your hairstyle.
Come here. I'll just say hi on the live. I just combed this hairstyle. What youngs have you around there doing? Make you sweat out the hairstyle?
No. Tell Zab to call him. Then come say hi.
Come, wait. Come say hi and then go. Say hi to everybody. You see how she's gotten big since the last time you've seen her? Say hello, wave and say hi.
Does Mystic Mountain have a lot of kids-friendly things? I was thinking about it.
I don't know.
Does Mystic Mountain have a lot of kids-friendly like attraction? Mostly I see for adults.
I don't think, I know Deja wouldn't go zipline.
Yeah? No, I
And she was crying. Oh, she went on a ride when we went to Neb's
Mhm.
Fun World, and
She
she
didn't
was
like it?
crying when she went all the way up. So I would have. Somebody said she's a perfect mix of her parents. She look
I
like me.
swear. Of
She look like me
course.
and Tavia.
Both of you.
Hi. Hi,
Good
Brenda.
afternoon, Brenda.
Fix back the camera. How come
A
it's not
Deja.
seeing
We
you?
did a show Deja a while ago. Oops.
Alright,
Can you search for my
Next,
question? Okay.
DJ, would you like to say hi? Aries, right back your question now.
Tavia, I'm asking you. Could she say it already? I'm asking like, oh God.
Shani, will just ask your question again.
My
Zabi, you're right
question.
to the camera. Come
Oh
around.
God, look how much time you
Come,
say.
DJ. Alright,
And still
say
be
hi.
able to travel back to Jamaica, Tavia.
Come, Zabi. Come say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Alright.
I'll answer this after. Zavi, you say hey?
I can see myself.
Say hi, Zabi. You said hi already?
Hi.
Alright, I can go and go play now.
Aries Queen, you said and still be able to go back to Jamaica. What do you mean? You say and still. Yeah, that's what I saw. What do you mean?
Yeah, Nate is taller than all of us now. Everybody. So he's now trying out. Well, he tried out for
Isn't he
basketball.
taller than me? I think we measured
Yes, he's
recently.
taller than everybody
Yeah, and
now.
I'm pretty tall.
Kelly's asking where are the twins. They're sleeping.
They're downstairs with their dad. They would have caused one heap of excitement for their lives. So
Tavia, a question for you. Are you thinking about having more kids?
no. I can tell you that very
Absolutely
easily.
not.
No, absolutely not.
Alright, guys, you have
Aries.
some more time.
But we want to address the comment that she made.
She said,
And still be able to go back to Canada.
but we don't get the first part.
Oh,
What?
okay. Because you said and still be able to go back to Jamaica, so I was a little bit confused because we are in Jamaica. But yeah, we are Canadian citizens and Jamaican citizens, so we can be in both countries for any extended period of
Shani,
time.
what was your question? Scorpio for me? HELL, no.
Me ask you when you come see somebody
comment saying
you're
And the other day, persons are saying they can see the bun in the oven. I'm like,
What bun?
that's like, no. I was like, well, could tell me, send message to everybody, could you tell me say summer get fat? Because everybody's saying I'm pregnant. No, I wouldn't do that to myself. Right now, guys, whenever
Same.
I'm walking on the road and I see pregnant people, my heart is so full. I'm sorry for them. I'm like, oh gosh, I mean one sorry for them. Because when I remember what I went through, I'm like, oh gosh, we could have lived through that again.
Not
I'm just
another
crazy
time.
that I got through when I got through. Anastasia?
Mom, everybody say you're silent. You're not
Yeah.
talking.
Can
I don't know what to say.
get the
And based on the conversations.
Right, that's true.
Yes.
Alright, Mom, so you want to go now? You finished? You want to go?
Can I get my scooter?
Yeah.
Alright, go on.
You guys, anybody have any more question for Mom before she goes? Because I think we're gonna be ending soon.
Mom is
No
gonna
one
be leaving,
answered
and then
me.
me and Tavia will stay until
What
5.
Shaniel said?
So
Someone pinned my question.
Mom can't really stay on here, so too long.
Mom, we love you.
Thank you. Bye.
Tavia, are you over 30? No, babe. Me a young girl. I never hear David tell you. So me a young girl. Alright, Tavia.
I never hear when they telling the same a big man fear. I never believe me.
Just act old. I mean, I guess I just always had responsibility.
Yeah. I think it's just us being responsible make us so mature so fast. Yeah, they say being mature. Alright, so no more questions?
Shaniel, you said no one is answering you. What do you...
question? Shani, what was your question? Just type it again. I'm gonna see if I can download this live when we're through and post it.
It's gonna be long. You're probably
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
have
know
to
if
cut
I
it.
can post.
Maybe the Q&A part you can cut out and like the actual story is the good part to post.
Are we related? Yes. but not by blood.
Not by blood.
If most of your family, Tavia, somebody was asking if most of your family is here in Jamaica or in Canada.
My mom is here, my brother is here. Most of my family is away then, because my grandma is away, my dad is away, my sisters are away, grand aunt, grandpa. Most of them.
Simply Katie said we should do a road trip to Portland.
She did
I
suggest
suggested that
it.
on Ash Wednesday.
Yes.
I told her we need to do 2 trips. We want to book an Airbnb in St. Elizabeth and travel like through Spalding side and go that half of the island, and then go stay over and then go Negril side and come back. And then the next one will be to Portland. So we just said that since this week, we said that Wednesday.
I've been to, I was telling you, I've been to about 4 parishes in Jamaica.
Yeah, she done
Out
go
of
Jamaica.
all of them. I have
She
been to a
Jamaica.
lot of places.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer? What do you mean? As in
Jamaica or
country?
Canada?
As I said, I feel better here, but I love both countries. Both countries have their pros and cons. Someone pin my comment. What are you saying, Shaniel? I'm not gonna see it.
Just tell me, Shaniel.
Tell me again.
Let me keep my eyes on the screen. Just text your question, Shaniel. I'm looking out for it.
That's a dream. That's a dream.
Which high school
Mer
you
Morgan.
went to, Tavia?
I went to Geisel High School.
Shaniel, I'm waiting on your question.
Yeah, write it back, please. Send it over.
Which is the best market with the best prices? Best market? I don't know if I've been to all the markets. Over and over. Shaniel, we're looking now. So just send it now.
Someone pin my question.
We're just type the question now. They're asking if you drive here.
No, but I really need to. I'm honestly scared of the road, and I'm very scared of how aggressive the drivers are out here. But I will. Trust me. When I say I will, I will.
Tell him that
Isn't David from Geisel too? So yeah, so that's why we weren't really like stranger, because she knew my husband's family and she knew of him too.
So guys, it's weird because even though like there are so many similarities in our stories. No, I'm not doing any vlog classy. We never met until literally the night when she moved in with me. Never met before. Shaniel, I'm waiting on your question and I'm not.
Yeah, and I'm searching through the comments. I don't see it. I just.
Man, Shaniel, a prank queen, you know.
David, do you have any hours for rent?
I don't have any available. So
I think it's getting filtered because I don't see it.
That might be it, Shaniel. We're not getting it because it didn't come in the chat. So if I believe I can live in foreign, I am sure I could, but I don't want to. I love it here. I absolutely love Jamaica.
She's so gorgeous.
I love Jamaica. I would not give up Jamaica for anywhere else.
That was one of the first questions I asked her when she came back from her trip to Turner, and I'm like, so would you live there? The kids too. How did you feel about Canada, Deja?
Did you love Canada? Did you like being in Canada? What was your favorite thing about Canada?
When I went to the game place.
When you went to the game place? The one that you were crying when you went up on the high thing?
Oh.
Did you like the snow?
I want snow with
You like the snow? It's so cold though.
You liked having to put on gloves and everything?
Everywhere. Tavia, I heard the cost of living is terrible in Canada. I think I said this in my video today too. Like the prices, someone said, oh, it's cheap to live in Canada. It's not really cheap. The rent is expensive. Food is expensive. Cost of living is not just simply food either. To move around is expensive.
Yeah, and I was saying, I commented on Tavia's video that she did. She did a market haul, and I commented on it, and I was just sharing that when I was in Canada, the kinds of foods that I saw in terms of like market produce, like the food there that they're selling for a lot of money would be like the foods that we feed to pigs out here, honestly speaking.
Like the
Like when you look
quality
at a
of the
breadfruit,
yam and the
when you look
stuff,
at a
yeah, it's
breadfruit,
like older.
even the
older stuff.
avocados, I was like, what is this? When
Oh,
Dava, I don't know if Dava is still on. Dava loves pear. Dava and her husband love pear, and they bought some little avocados like this, some little tiny things. And the first time we go on Denver, I saw Denver, I was like, Dava, what is this? And she's like, pear. We're like, we
You love it.
like,
Buy it,
to
love
buy
it.
pear like that, so it's crazy. And they're spending more money than what we would buy for here. Okay. Alright, when I'm finished up the live, I come and talk to you. Okay? Go on. Alright guys, so if you're not following us, you can follow me here and you can follow Tavia at Life with Tavia.
Yeah, I'm
Or
gonna
just type in
comment.
Tavia. But it has been so nice being here, guys. It's been a while and I've enjoyed it.
Honestly, like I know that the negative part of TikTok, like it can be a bit, but honestly, like seeing another mom post, like how you post like the realness, I feel like the positivity outweighs the negativity like tenfold.
Yeah.
10, because that's where I met you. True. I probably wouldn't have met you on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I feel like other people are robbed. You know?
And the thing is, I get, to be honest, I get way more positive feedback than negative. It is just, guys, if you really be honest with yourselves, think about it. If you are at work and you deal with 10 customers for the day and all 10 of them say, thank you so much, you've been so kind, you've been so helpful and whatever. And then you have one customer who comes in and says, you're going like you're better than people. Look how long may I try to get your attention and whatever. That one interaction, wouldn't it still take a toll on you? Because it's like you're out there trying to be your best self, and then it's like you all of a sudden that one person makes you feel like you're not appreciated or it's not worth
Is
it.
that Dava?
So
I just followed your page to come and never realized it was you. Thank you.
Dava. Yes. Dava, I was telling her
Yeah,
she needs to start a YouTube channel. And one of the things that I absolutely love about the people who support my content, especially on YouTube, I'll soon answer that. So I have this church sister, right? And she reminds me so much of Dava. Dava and that church sister, they always, like when I was in Canada, as soon as I post a video, literally, to know that this is my sister, but she's actually supporting me like that. So I'll post a video, so whenever she's finished up with the kids and she gets settled and she take up her plate and she about to eat her dinner, she go turn on the TV and she watches my videos. And I have another, my church sister, she said like, I saw that you posted, but I can't watch it yet. I can't watch it when I'm doing anything else. I have to relax and watch it. And somebody commented the other day and said, I'm just stopping by to leave a comment, but I'll watch later when I'm unwinding. And it makes me feel so good that my content is like something that people can relax to and that they choose to listen to unwind. It really makes me feel good and I appreciate it. It's just that, as I said, people will be negative all over and you have to grow a thick skin when you're on social media.
True.
So I'm adapting. And I guess as
she
time
will
goes
be
by,
back, right?
Yeah, and I have been posting more now.
True.
If you realize, I've been posting more on TikTok. I just don't do my vlogs here, like my main content, especially because of the length. I don't think TikTok videos are really for 10 minutes and 20-minute videos. People are just scrolling through, even though I still would get way more views on TikTok, but I still just stick to YouTube for consistency and for peace of mind. Somebody was asking
daycare in
solar.
Winnipeg.
Tavia, hold on.
I can say, okay, so I think my government talked about this recently too. Like when I was pregnant, my stepmom, she was like, "Is Davi already registered in a daycare?" Like from I was pregnant, we had to get him on a wait list. I don't know about right now exactly because I know that they just implemented about a year ago. They implemented a subsidy program for our daycare. But before the subsidy program, and that is depending on your income too. If your income is a little bit over the threshold, you won't qualify. But it was $30 a day before that, and now it's $10 per day. So you can do the math. And if you are enrolling your kids in daycare, then you have to have them for the whole month. You can't. It has to be full time so that their space is secured.
Swipe up on the screen. That one all the way.
Yeah, so that they're
$10 a day.
yeah, I think it's $10 a day now. But also you have to remember that the subsidy is available, but spacing is it can take a toll on you. Like you have to find somewhere.
2026.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Alright, Nordia, I miss it too. The Saturday morning live. So as I said, let's try for maybe once a month for now, and then we'll see how that goes.
I've been married since 2016. A long time.
So when you were married, when you were getting married, I was having which month?
November.
Okay, so I already had my first child by then.
Yeah.
Because DJ born August.
You want to see our picture there? To look like I was so innocent. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Alright then. Oh my gosh, the time. Is it me or the time is moving slowly?
No, we're just really good on time management, I think. So we did already have a
Alright,
plan.
did we miss any questions, guys?
What's for dinner?
For dinner, anybody cooking? Do you know that we ask that question every single day in our families? Your husband answers every day?
Yes, every single
Every
day.
day. You say, what's for dinner? From like 12 o'clock come, what's for dinner?
I
I'm
think
not
I'm
sure
gonna cook
if
alone.
Denver is cooking or mom, I don't know, but it's likely to be. Oh no, I know what's for dinner.
Soup?
I bought wings. I bought the battered and breaded wings. So I'm gonna do that, and I have
Nice.
dinner rolls.
Nice.
So that's dinner.
I think
So we
I'm
can just
making
put them in
callaloo.
the oven or in the microwave, in the air fryer.
And by the way, I saw your pizza finally.
You like it?
Yes. I was gonna ask you how did it taste like.
It was
taste?
good.
It
It
looked
was good. It tastes just like pizza.
It looked good.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all didn't even get the sliced pepperoni. You have to get the pepperoni where nice
Well,
and
the
sliced.
first one I bought the sliced one, but up the supermarket didn't have
They
that
didn't
one.
have it. Okay, nice.
Coming for some. You coming for some wings? Yeah, we gotta take some of DJ and Deja one because
No, they don't play with them food like that.
Tavia, how are you doing mentally?
So much better. Can you not tell? So much better, especially having kids where you have to stick to a routine. Like so much better. Maybe I already
Your
asked
mom?
Tavia.
What about my mom? You had asked something that you. Oh, if
Does
she
it
lives.
really-
Alright, so she's living with me now. So especially since
I will,
whatever-
Diva. I will check my inbox.
Yeah, so mom is living with us now. So before she used to go and come. We don't know what's what now, but now I would just say she's living with us.
Why you not
So
trying
even
to-
though she's doing better and everything, we're still trying to monitor her. We have an upcoming review for her, so I'm taking her to Cornwall Regional Hospital soon. Denver is gonna take her to get her review done. So and she won't go in because she want dip on road every minute. She just want hear say she okay because when mom just come back in the first week, every day mom there road, you know. Me say mom you're not resting. But mom love road.
Why I don't do TikTok live? I used to do TikTok lives in the morning, like when I'm doing my prep for the kids for school. I can still do that from time to time. Alright.
Me and her go on and play some match. She one side and me one side. I will play some match and say,
Go.
tap on the screen. And say, send a lion. One more money gone. Stop. I'm just saying what I heard. Like, I don't do it like that. What else? Oh, I want a whale. Send me a whale. I need a whale. They were so beloved. I better learn what you say.
It's so like you know what we say.
I just see it. I honestly don't
You don't
watch
see Joshua
guys
and his mom playing matches.
Yeah, they can do it for themselves. I wish we had like the TikTok Creator Fund in Jamaica.
Yeah, that would have helped
that would be
a
really
lot,
nice.
honestly.
for people to just gift you. Well, not even for people to gift you, because people can gift you if you want, but the average person is not gonna just watch your video and send you a gift, right? But you know, if TikTok was paying you based on views and so on, you know, that would kind of motivate you too. So even when you see the negativity, you might say, well, I'm gonna get more money outside, so you know it might be worth it. But to know that you're just doing it out of love, and then people just come and try to tear you down and drag you down, it's like it's not worth it.
Is that? I'm gonna tell you after this.
She'll tell you
I'm
after
gonna tell
that.
you after this.
Which noise canceller do you use?
I use my headset is Logitech, but honestly, sometimes they still hear the kids. Honestly, I will tell you after the live, just because people weird. I mean, nobody have fine wish for my work.
Yeah, not everything we can share online. Right, 9 minutes to go.
We're not going good.
What happened to your mom? Whose mom?
Sweetie
Mine?
pie? You
just
late,
came
honey.
Yeah, we went
You
through
late, bag.
the entire story. Mom told her entire story. So she finished and left because I guess she can't sit on one place too long now.
You want to be up on
But she had brain surgery. That's a short answer.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you, Jude,
Thank
Sonia.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate all the people who are here, and I really, guys, I must applaud you. This live was so positive. I just wish if we could come together and like you have a bottle with dirty water, and if you just continue to pour in clean water, it could eventually get rid of all the dirty water. I wish if we could make TikTok a little bit more positive, like the kinds of things that people come on TikTok with sometimes and feel like they're entitled to it. Like even with, I saw the couple that posted their baby and how people were commenting, better you did hide the baby and that you did hide what that fear did hide and whatever. Yeah,
I was so mad.
I see things like those and I'm like, when will we learn to do better?
That baby is so
That is
beautiful.
just
so beautiful. It's like you just want to say something.
I don't get it. I'm wondering if it's because of her hair. And so what if she don't have a
that's
big
how
enough
my
ball?
kids were. The one
Yeah,
they grew up like that.
Ball head and come and
People
have
just
woolly
so
black hair.
weird, honestly.
But things like those, you see things like those and you just make you want to crawl up in your shell. You just want to crawl up in your shell because you're like, people are so mean and vicious.
Yeah.
But this life has been really positive and I wish we had more of this on social media, you know?
True.
Because most times I'm scrolling through and I see a live, I can't even stop to, like, it's such a turn off. Like you're scrolling and you hear one bad word after another, and people are long up their mouth and a cuss and it's just toxic.
True.
Yeah.
But as you say, you're gonna grow that thicker skin and make
Yeah.
them about the business.
And I'm learning to just block.
Yes.
I saw
you see, I'm the
somebody.
person who come about the past, me block them before me even to say your answer.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was
Get
stress
out.
free.
Block.
And
Right away.
it's so funny. She named stress free. And
that
she's
was
so
her name?
stress free. Nothing's not stress free, but she's stressful. You never miss any video. Thank you, Tish. Thank you,
Oh my
Tish.
gosh.
You mean on YouTube, Tish? Have you been following my videos on YouTube? Guys, if you're not yet subscribed, I hope when I come up and I go look on my YouTube channel, I see like at least 100 more subscribers because I know like a lot of you on the live now haven't subscribed. And a lot of you watch but you don't subscribe. But at least if you subscribe, you will know when I post. So I know you're not going to be over there stalking the page, but at least you'll get a notification when I post. So you can watch and support.
Yes. Go and subscribe.
Yeah.
Breeze.
Alright, but I think we've answered all the questions. It looked like Shan's question wasn't coming through any at all because we never saw that.
Still nothing a question,
Still
babe.
no years.
You get from one system. You know what? We need to get a immune system.
Shay, that's so nice. That you felt so alone after having baby.
See?
Yeah, I'm gonna work on it. Maybe like once a month or twice, maybe. we'll find a time when we do it together. Yes.
I told you there's a lot of people who actually help just with their presence.
I remember one time when I said I was gonna come off social media altogether, and a lot of people were messaging me and just sharing how my lives and how my videos have helped them, and it was just so beautiful. It was just such an outpouring of love. Yeah, and I remember all of you. I think the best message I got was from Marika. I don't know if she's on now, at Mary Morgan. She sent me videos telling me how much she learned from me and what she learned and everything. It was so beautiful. I still remember it to this day. Still have the videos. Thank you, Brandy.
Any more
Thanks, Cheria.
questions? Any more questions? Any more questions?
I think we did well with time.
Doing really good.
Yeah. Alright,
Aries Queen. Which one? I'm going back up now.
Aries, what's your question? Just type it again. Yeah, the TikTok Olympics.
I'm looking for your question, but I'm gonna see it.
Put it down.
How can I sign up for the online job? Oh, okay. So, truth be told, the job that I have, it is a Canadian-based job. So most, like for me, I have to provide my, qualifications and stuff that I have for Canada. I don't know if they hire outside of Canada, but I honestly do know a lot of online sites for Jamaica that offers work from home programs. So if anybody want any detail, I'll be more than happy to send you the sites that I was recommended.
Sharia, I'm sure the time is right. It's 4:57, so we're wrapping up now. We've been here a while. The time is right. But feel free, guys. Oh, guys, let me tell you one last thing before I go. I don't know if it happens with you, Tavia. You can tell me if it does. Guys, I'm not rich. I'm absolutely not rich. A lot of you, well, not you on the live now, right? But a lot of people will send me DMs saying they need to go to school or they need food for their family. I'm a mother of 5, I'm a mother of 6. I need some groceries or whatever. Guys, if I could help you, I would. I am struggling to do things for my family. I'm struggling to be the best mother I can be. I'm holding up my stress. Not to hold up my stress. I'm not rich, guys. I don't have it. Believe me when I tell you. You see, if I had money, I really would help all of you, but I don't have it. So when you see me don't respond, you see, I read the first sentence, and it's something that you're asking for, like those long ones I tell you, I can't take on the stress. It pulls me down, especially when I know I can't do anything about it. I'm not even going to talk about the ones who feel entitled. I'm not going to mention those persons. But you see the ones who I know genuinely need help, I understand, but I can't help you. I honestly can't. So you see, if I don't respond, I'm not being mean. It's not that I'm better than or anything. I just can't help you. So I just don't entertain it because it's best to just go to somebody who can help you.
And the people them who are saying that Davia is rich, don't you see that she literally has 3 children? Don't you guys understand when people have children? When people have children, especially when they take care of their children, there's no richness there, okay?
Yeah. And the person who said Tavia is rich, I don't know, Tavia, are you rich?
Me? Somebody say if I'm me, they own the goat, me for pussy, but that cannot be own it yet. Me not be pussy. So no business say me not rich, none at all.
And the people who say the rent will raise, no, we have a contract. Maybe after this we'll talk about it. I'm not raising it on her. But that video, the comments are funny. Somebody said, I'm my landlord up back here.
Oh my, it ended up blow way too far. I'm like, you know what?
Did you delete it?
I posted it and I archived it. It was going too fast and too far, and we just can't take it
And that's the
sometimes.
thing about going viral. I always fear
Because
that people who don't know you.
exactly.
And the thing is, when you post a video, you don't know what's gonna go viral. But like your day one people, your circle,
They will
know you
know,
and they know
yeah.
the things that you post and they understand the context. But when you post something, I remember when I posted my video about the big light bill that I got, and I was like, guys, get one big old light bill, and it went viral. They posted it on all sorts of different pages, and people start cussing about, oh, when you did not
That
collect your
was-
money, when you did not collect your money, you never know. I said, you got a bill, you want to collect money, but you don't want to pay no bills. It was just crazy. So when videos go viral, a lot of people struggling to go viral.
True.
Not for me.
I know, I know every time you want to viral, but
I'm
you.
good with my regular people. Honestly, I'm not excited
Yeah.
about going viral.
Honestly.
Yeah. All right, guys, it's 5:01. Thank you for all the
Yay,
likes. We
we
got
did it.
50.6K
We did it.
likes.
What is it?
And we didn't curse anybody. Nobody cursed us. So I think we did well.
That's beautiful.
And she ignoring us. What? Who we ignoring? My phone, what? Just alarm for you live at 7. Mary, I literally just called your name. I was telling them how much I appreciated that message you sent me. Those videos you sent me when I was gonna stop being on social media the first time. But guys, I tried to tell you. Tavia posted a video. I was at work, and when I realized, I said, Tavia, go on and do a video for me. And then I did a video this morning. But guys, I have to go to choir practice because we're having crusade at church. So we were at crusade last night. Normally we'd have choir practice on Fridays, and I have to sing Sunday morning and Sunday night. Sunday night is the last night of the crusade. So I have choir
If I haven't
practice.
been working nights, I
Come
will
on.
most definitely have come.
Yeah. So
But
guys,
the
if you're
shifts
in
are
our
really
neck of the
great.
woods, you can feel free to come out to crusade. Sunday night is the final night.
Sunday night, I finish at 8. You think that?
We can say, yeah.
What time?
You can still come. They start at like 7.
Okay, I'll come.
But if you're
I'll come
like
even
late,
just
that's
for
fine.
the last night.
Yeah. Don't go. I'm going. So if you want to see me singing, if you want to see me singing on the and I invited Tavia to church. Did you see her vlog?
I
when she
came. I went to
church?
church a couple times.
She came to church with me twice, not a couple.
That is
twice.
a couple. Couple is 2.
Twice, and you promised to come third Sunday and you didn't come.
Couple is 2. I will.
No, I can't carry you to practice. I can't carry you to practice. Oh, I will be too distracted. So
Okay,
yes, I
babe, you
must
can
carry
message
Tavia.
me.
Church and carry
No
her, man.
problem.
But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. It was a beautiful experience.
It was nice
hanging out with
meeting you
again.
guys who I've never met before. And yeah, you guys made it a very nice and safe space.
Yeah, and remember, if you're not following Tavia, you can go and follow her. And
Thank you.
if you are a Tavia follower and you're not following me, you can
Follow
come and follow
her.
me. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And Tavia will be announcing soon when she starts her YouTube channel.
I will. Pray
Brownstone
love you
Baptist
too.
Susan. Alright, bye guys.
Bye.
Mwah. It was nice being here.
Enjoy the rest of
Take
your
care.
Saturday, guys.
We're not ending it.
Me appreciate it.